Okay, let's talk about Rachel. Is it Ziegler or Zegler? Um, Polish and Colombian descent. She has not much on her background. It just states that she was a theater kid. And that's great. That means she's paid her dues. She has some chops there. Um, but she's definitely a little activist. And it also tells me, that leads me to believe, perhaps allegedly, maybe it's just my opinion, you do not have to agree with me, that we are MK. Ziegler took to Instagram following the election to condemn those who voted for T. In a lengthy post, these individuals, she said, represent a deep sickness in the country. I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Mind you, she is 23. I thought I knew a lot at 23 also. Another 4 years of hatred, leaning us towards a world I do not want to live in. And the problem is she's not realizing that she is the one spouting the hatred. That's lost on her. Leaning us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in. Does she have a daughter? And why exactly is it going to be hard to raise a daughter? I mean, we are almost getting paid the same as men. We're closer than ever before. We are respected more than before. We have full body autonomy to take care of ourselves in the way that we want to. So don't be afraid, Peach. There is a deep sickness in this country that is shown in the sheer amount of people who showed up for this man who threatens our democracy. See, and so some of us feel like he is liberating our democracy, like actually making the democracy work finally. So, I mean, it's just different thoughts. Get the F off Elon's app, by the way. She says, may T supporters and T voters and T himself never know peace. The comments sparked outrage online. Then she goes on to say, I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Y'all, Disney probably came in then and said, girl, we need you to make money for us. You're in the new Snow White movie or whatever. Zip it and apologize now. Does she really feel any kind of apology? I don't know. She does say, I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. Someone wrote it for her. Great. Disney paid for PR to come in, swoop in and clean it up. Is it cleaned up though? Do you accept her apology? Let's watch what else she has to say.
Who hates when I win? The winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Number one, you gonna be waiting in line to see her after her political activism? First of all, just shut up, sit down, do your motherfucking job, okay? We're paying for you to tell us a story, not for us to get to know your life, okay? You, as a 23-year-old, listen to Auntie Classy. I love it that you care deeply, but maybe do it quietly or shut up. Okay? The other thing, where the F is she? Is she sitting in a storage room? Is it a lab? What is it? Number 3, she said she's not crying. None of it, there's no tears, no liquid leaking. Also, she says breaks and cracks. That kind of got my flag. Oh my gosh. That got my senses a little bit hooked in there, because when MK is done on a person, they break that person to create a new person within the person. And so the fact that she says breaks and cracks, I don't know if I would have said that. I would have been like, my foibles, my mistakes. What do you think? Let's talk about it. Are you going to go see her new movie?